Hello everyone. I was not planning on doing a teaching memo this week, but I've been receiving many emails and phone calls expressing confusion over this session's assignments. Therefore, I will attempt to clarify it for everyone. I'm sure there's some of you that are confused but aren't contacting me because you don't want to look confused. But that's okay. I appreciate people calling me or emailing me to try to get unconfused. So the first assignment is a discussion board. So I'm going to go there now, and these are the assignments. You'll see grade the DEJs closes September 28th, which is this Thursday. I am not going to close this discussion board till Sunday night. So I am going to change this right now to read October 1st. I'm not sure if October 1st is a holiday. If it is, then don't submit it. Submit it before that. So let me just check to see. I'm not sure what the holidays are, so I'm going to scroll down here. And October 4th, 5th, and 6th are holidays. So I don't see anything wrong with, I'm not sure why this session ends on the 28th, but I'm going to accept everything up till the 1st. And again, this discussion board will close. Discussion boards are the only thing that close, and you can't comment. So there is a some penalty for that. This assignment is just, and I'll show you what other people have done, because some people have uploaded their DEJ here, and this is not what I want. I want you to look at the four exemplar DEJs. There's exemplar 4. There's exemplar 1. Okay, this is the high quality one. You'll notice it's probably 3 pages long. No, 4 pages, 3 and actually it's longer than that. Let me see. It's probably about 4 or 5 pages long. This is high quality. Okay, this is a 8 out of 8 in my opinion. But what I want you to do is look at it. Even though this is a DEJ that is on Fisher and Fry, this is the first semester I'm using Salvia et al. Because it's a 2017 textbook. And it also talks about MTSS, which is not mentioned in any of the other material I have, either Fisher and Fry or Cohen and Spencer. All right, so you're going to, in the left-hand column, in the grade the DEJs, you're just going to give it a grade. And I will go on to, and I'll show you, go to group 2 in my 20 section, and you'll see this is it. You just grade it. This is Sonal. She is giving it a 4 in quality, a 3 in quality, and she explains why. And you don't have to go into a lot of detail here. The exemplar, there is an exemplar response, but it's very detailed and very high quality. You don't have to do that. This is a going to be graded. This is the exemplar initial post. So you make one initial post, and it's going to be graded using the modified discussion board rubric, which you can see. Initial posting is made to get an A. The initial posting is made within the first 7 days of the discussion board opening. At least 6 postings on a minimum of 3 separate days. So that's all there is to it. The postings don't have to have citations. You don't have to have a reference list. You don't have any of that. All you have to do is comment on each other's posts. I like what you wrote there. I agree with that because I didn't rate that so high because of this reason. That's it. And you have to do that 5 times if you want an A. If you want an A+, you have to do it 9 times. You have to have 9 response posts or 10 posts altogether on a minimum of 4 different days. So that's the modified discussion board rubric. This is just an exercise. I'm not looking for quality. I just want you to see what my expectations are for a double entry journal. So when you do your own, which you're not going to submit into this discussion board, some of you have done that, but I have deleted them. What you're going to do with your own discussion board is upload it here. You're going to use this double entry journal template, which is going to be a blank one of these, where you're going to quote from the text on the left hand side, and then you're going to comment on it. You're going to make connections to either Fisher and Fry, Cohen and Spencer, my presentation, or connections to yourself as someone who has used RTI or who has learned about RTI in another course. In another course, this is what we learned about RTI. So things that are big ideas are talking about a multi-tiered system of supports, MTSS. What are the tiers of the 3 tiers of response intervention? And the thing that people leave out all the time is anything about progress monitoring and charting that progress. So this is that's just 2 general ideas about what you should be reacting to in this double entry journal. Now so that you're going to upload. It's going to be checked by Safe Assign. You don't have to use APA format. You don't have to use citations, although you can. You don't need a reference list. The thing is, I just want high quality reactions. Don't just summarize, and please don't quote. Don't paste quotes from the other text. That's not connecting. This is what Cohen and Spencer said, and you quote it, and then you go on to the next thing. Please don't do that. That is not a quality post. I want to hear your words, not their words. Okay, you can quote in the left-hand column. That's what I want you to do. You don't have to do the whole quote, but please put a page number and part of the quote you're reacting to. I don't want this to be a tedious affair where you're quoting, cutting and pasting a long quote. Just put the page number in the beginning of the quote. That means I can go and look at it. I can find it. So that's what I want for your double entry journal. It doesn't appear that people are having a problem with the favorite intervention discussion board. Now this is going to be open for 2 sessions, although there's going to be another discussion board that starts in the next session. So I would recommend getting this done as soon as possible. Again, there is a special rubric for this. You'll see that I'll go into group 4 here. And you can see Nikki here has given me a link to TeacherTube. I'm not a great fan of TeacherTube because of all the ads they have there. I prefer YouTube, and then making the link not private. Don't make your links private, or else none of us will be able to see it. Make it, if you go into YouTube, make it so we can click on the link and watch it. So you can see this is Nikki's. I'm not sure why it's not coming up here. There it is. Nikki, it looks like they squashed your head here, the video. Remember, when you're using an iPhone, tilt it sideways like this to do your video. Otherwise, if you do it this way, you get those thick black lines on the side. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna click out of here. This is taking much too long. And then you respond to it in a way. Here's Carrie responding in a way that you can tell she saw it. And Nikki's responding back. That again, it counts as one of your posts. This is a different kind of discussion board where you don't have to use citations. Okay, and please add the link to the intervention, whether it's on Intervention Central, Intervention Hero, or What Works Clearinghouse. And if you have if there's any handouts, attach them as a document. And remember, you can edit your post. So if you've done it already, edit your post, and then if you attach your link, you can attach your handouts here and show your handouts in your video. So that's it for a little rundown of what I'm looking for, and I hope that clears things up. Um, the, as I said, the third assignment is due on the 28th. There are no penalties for late submissions except the discussion boards. Naturally, I'm going to close the discussion boards on October 1st, so I'm going to change that. And with your double entry journals, those are due on October 1st as well. And it's going to take me a long time to grade those because the first one is when I really give extensive feedback. So you'll see that your feedback will diminish as the course goes on because the extensive feedback is in the beginning, and I'll just remind you of some things on the second DEJ. You only have 2 DEJs. Same on the discussion boards. I'll give you extensive feedback on this, the AI discussion board, assessment and literacy, and that will decrease as you go on. So that's it. I will see you again next Monday, October 1st. I will do another teaching memo. All right.